Welcome to another episode brought to you by Game Glitches. Today I have a very funny, adventure, so-called circumstance that I want to show you guys in ArcheAge. Apparently it's becoming now a trend to offer people food, a delivery on the house, Domino's or some other thing for your house, and all of a sudden you could trade people, for their plot of land, for their gear, for whatever they made. And this guy is apparently right here, no joke, tell a look, on Tiaham server, on, the server that I'm located on, is, well, basically trying to trade somebody a Domino pizza or pizza and food or some form of delivery in general for basically a plot of land. This is my entire conversation with him. I just found it too freaking hilarious to let this thing go and not to show you guys this video. And you guys could definitely take a look at this reading right here. We'll post this. I'll try to post this little transcript into the conversation, into the description below, so you guys could see this. But this is just way of an epic conversation. I've never realized that you could actually say, I heard of many different things in different MMOs, back in EverQuest times, back in, 1999, 2000, EverQuest was booming, the mother of all MMOs, because I kind of consider Ultima Online as the father of all, online computer MMOs. We're not talking about Dungeons and Dragons rolling a dice back in the day, or, a binary looking freaking program of 1 and 2s. I'm actually talking about, UI, graphical, even if it's 2D, but still graphics, movable character, death, and so on, a character that you can develop. So Ultima Online, really, to me, that counts first, and EverQuest. And in EverQuest, I've heard of people basically, giving sexual favors, so to speak, for platinum back in the days, so I also heard the same thing. And wow, I have read articles, many articles, people committing suicide over EverQuest items and getting beat and crippled and killed over some gold in Lineage 2, or, some crazy shit like that, people committing suicide, yelling, give me back my items, and, hanging themselves and leaving messed up AFK messages and so on. Listen, people, some take this, all the gaming to an extreme. You can never, help people. Some people get too obsessed with things. That's why there are rehab centers to StarCraft and other games, and gaming in general in Korea. Thankfully we didn't get so bad, but I'm pretty sure there are a few cases here and there. But now this is approaching to the point of near insanity, in my opinion. This is in some cases an amazing thing for people, go find a gold farmer, hey, give you some pizza for food, send them a message, be like, hey man, I've been here farming for hours, what if you give me some gold, I'll give you some food. It'll be an amazing thing. This conversation alone is baffling my mind on that now we're using food for our trade-offs. As I mentioned earlier, I've seen all kinds of crazy things, from sexual favors to people killing themselves to hell. I even seen people try to order themselves a mail order bride in a few games for very extremely rare items or money. I don't remember exactly, but it's already blowing my mind just alone thinking about what people will go as far to offer for some gold, and what people would go for it to accept. But on the other hand, the gaming environment, especially in ArcheAge, is very centered around property, money, and farming and so on. And in some cases, somebody might, in one way or another, not be able to play as much as the other people. But you know what? I have to respect the fact that he is not at least going to the gold farmers and going, hey guys, here, take my money, and promoting gold farmers, but in a way, trying to see if maybe some legitimate player, for maybe one of you is even watching, someone who wouldn't mind having dominoes ordered to your house for some gold or some property that you obtain in a digital world. Something tangible for something that isn't. you know, something that you could eat, touch, you know, shit. For all I know, the next thing they'll be buying people cars, freaking real. I'll give you, you know, my real freaking house in Hawaii for your house, and you know, ArcheAge 2, you know, just an example in the future. It's this is ooh, this is just way too hilarious, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and hopefully it'll give you guys something to think about, and how nuts the gaming industry has been growing, and how that people in some ways are willing to sell themselves into slavery basically for some loot. You know, in some game that in few years might close, and then you're looking back and going, well, this one time I did something that I regret for some loot in a game that, you know, and then your grandkids are going, what game is this? And I never heard of it. But you know what? Maybe for the heat of the moment, you know, you could do something crazy for some loot, I guess. You know, to each its own, so to speak. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had enjoyed making it. I've had enormous amount. This definitely made my night. I hope this will make yours. Please click like, please subscribe, please leave your comments and what you want to see more in my videos, maybe guides or some information, you know, walkthroughs. You know, you know, can provide good amount of information about this game. So, you know, guys, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night, and enjoy your crazy life in the MMO world.